Hey everyone, welcome back to the Better Dispensing video series. I'm Tom Massino, Application Specialist for Nordson EFD. And in this video, we'll be talking about how to select the proper piston for your dispensing application. So let's get into it. At Nordson EFD, we've developed a range of pistons with the smart design features to deliver the best possible dispensing results. We'll begin by talking about our flagship piston, the Optimum White Smooth Flow piston. This piston is used in about 90% of all dispensing applications. The key to the piston is the perfect interference fit between the outer diameter of the wipers on the piston to the inner diameter walls of the syringe reservoir. The edges of the piston sweep along the inside diameter of the barrel reservoir, wiping everything clean, eliminating waste. Although most fluids can be used with the white piston, there are some that require specialized solutions. At EFD, we manufacture 3 types of pistons to prevent piston bounce inside the syringe: an orange piston, a beige piston, and a clear flex piston. Now, if you're dispensing a thick, tacky RTV, you should be using our orange flat wall piston. The orange piston has a negative interference fit, which is a loose fit, so the walls of the piston don't contact the inside walls of the syringe. Since there's room for air to move between the walls of the piston and the ID of the syringe reservoir, it prevents air from getting underneath the piston, which is the primary cause of piston bounce. The orange piston, however, leaves a slight residue of material on the inside walls of the syringe, but that's a necessary trade-off for getting accurate dispensing of thick, stringy RTVs. As an alternative to the orange piston, we have our slightly tighter fitting beige piston, which includes the same double wiper action as our white smooth flow piston. The tighter fitting piston reduces the amount of waste in a syringe, which is super important when you're dispensing a very expensive material. The last piston to prevent bounce is our EFD Clear Flex piston. You'd use this piston when you're dispensing very thick or particle film materials at extremely high pressures and high cycle rates. It minimizes piston bounce by flexing to create the tightest seal with the ID of the barrel. This prevents air from getting pushed past the wipers and causing piston bounce. On the other hand, if you're dispensing a very watery fluid or a low viscosity cyanoacrylate, you'd want to use EFD's unique blue LV barrier piston. This is our tightest fitting piston. It stays in place. It doesn't travel down the barrel. We'll be talking more about that in the next video series. Lastly, when you're using a manual dispenser or a mechanical dispenser, you should be using our red smooth flow piston. The red piston has a positive interference fit, so it fits very tightly to accommodate the force of mechanical dispensers. We've talked a lot about pistons today, so let's recap. The white piston is used for the majority of the dispensing applications. Orange pistons are best for thick, stringy materials. Beige pistons reduce fluid waste. Clear flex pistons work best with thick pastes and high cycle rates. Blue pistons work best with watery fluids and cyanoacrylates. And red pistons work best for mechanical dispensing. As always, EFD can offer the best advice on which piston to use for your application. We can provide samples, so don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.